Good morning, dear children. Go through that classes today through Moodle, a new mode of class, and please give me the comment accordingly. Okay, hope you will enjoy the new learning method. Okay, let us start the class with a small prayer. Lord Jesus, we surrender all children and their supporting hands into your hands. Bless them with your love and care. Help us to provide healing hands and smiling face during their journey. Lord, make me as an instrument of your love, peace, and healing. Ave Maria. In the last class, we studied about the first part of growth and development of toddler. We have seen the biological development and the physiological development, motor development, sensory development. Now we will move on. Okay, gross motor and fine motor we have completed in the last class. So we will move on to the self-care. The third part of the gross motor from toddler onwards, self-care. We have studied about the among the motor development, gross motor development, fine motor development, and third aspect is self-care. Child is able to take care of herself or himself, but it is slowly developing. Now see, we will see how much the baby is able to do. By 15th month, baby is able to hold a cup with all fingers grabbed around it. Okay, baby is able to hold it, but by holding with the whole fingers by using the both hands. Okay, next, sticks out arms and legs during dressing. Okay, do whenever we are calling the baby for dressing, they will come and they understood that it is for changing the dress, so they are happy to change the dress, so they will stick out. Okay, they will they will show their hands and leg towards us. The next is indicates when diaper is soiled. Okay, when they feel discomfort either through the urine or stool. Okay, they will have got their own language to express. It may change from one child to the another child, but they have one language through which the whole family members can understand that the diaper is wet. Okay, now they are able to remove their own socks. Okay, so removing, they are first learning to remove the socks. That is by 15 months. Okay, now that is 1 year and 3 months. Now 18 months. Okay, so here 18 months, 1.5 year. Baby is able to hold the cup with both hands. Now, okay, they will be able to hold in a better manner. Okay, so they will be able to hold the cup with both hands. Second is enjoys finger feeding. Okay, so this is the time when baby is feeding with the other, not only the breastfeeding, other feeds we will give. So baby gets adult finger, so they enjoy sucking at the adult's finger, that is the finger feeding. Okay, last one, able to eat with the spoon. Okay, they are able to take up the spoon, turn spoon in mouth and spill. So baby is able to take the food, but what happened after baby takes it and baby turns the food, just a spoon just entering into the mouth, and automatically it comes down. Okay, we should not tease or play with the baby because they are learning to do the things. So here able to eat with spoon, but when the spoon turns into the mouth, baby spill out. Okay, it will be spilling out. That is regarding the 18 months changes. Okay, so the child know to hold the cup with all fingers by 15 months, stick out arms and legs during dressing, indicate when diaper is soiled, and remove socks. By 18 months, hold cup with both hands, enjoy finger feeding, eats with spoon but turns, leads to spilling. By 24 months, baby is able to drink from a glass by holding in one hand. So baby can drink from a glass held in one hand. Remove the truss clothing by self. 24 months is almost 2 years now. Okay. The button only one is able. Otherwise, if the button is removing and if you are giving, the baby is able to remove the truss. And they will be verbalizing the toileting needs. Here they will be able to specify, okay, where they want to pass urine or stool. Okay, next is brush teeth with help. Okay, so temporary teeth eruption completes at 2.5 years. So almost 16 teeth comes by 24 months. Okay, next, baby is able to imitate eating habit of others. So eating habit of parents and even the older sibling. Now here baby is able to imitate. So be careful about feeding, okay, eating with babies. So here baby is able to drink from a glass, okay, which can be held in one hand, remove truss, verbalizes toileting needs, brushes teeth with help, and imitate eating habit of others. By 30th month, baby can feed self, but there is only occasional spilling. Okay, so 1.5 year we have seen with spilling baby is eating. Now by 2.5 year baby is able to feed self. Okay, that is the growth of a child. Now drink without assistance. Now he can drink or she can drink without a assistant. And now they can remove large buttons, but they can either button or unbutton large front button. Small they cannot do that. Clear? And establishes daytime bladder control. So we can see that baby is able to feed self but only occasional spilling, drink without assistance, button and unbutton large front buttons, and establishes that the bladder control is almost established. Okay, now fourth one, cognitive development. Motor development is completed. Now we are moving into the cognitive development. Under the cognitive development, already we have studied 0 to 2 years, they are in sensory motor stage. In that 4 substages are completed in the infancy itself. So how many stages remaining in 1 to 2 years? Yes, 2 substages are remaining. Substage 5 and substage 6. Substage 5 is tertiary circular reaction, that is from 12 to 18 months, 1 to 1.5 year, and substage 6 is from 18 months to 24 months, 1.5 to 2 years. Okay. Now in the substage 5, okay, the baby uses all sensory cues for the exploration. They wanted to know each and everything. So they use all their sensation, okay, sensory organs to identify the or explore the environment. Next is ventures away from the parent for longer period. Okay, even if they go, they stay away from the parents for a longer period. Okay, so usually during infancy they may search very fast, but here they can stay away from the parents for still more longer period. And they object permanence is almost getting completed by 18 months. So here they will be searching for an objects in one location. They may not search more than one location during this particular period. Here they will learn to observe or find for an hidden objects up to one location. Next, they will be comfortable by the voice of the parents. Even if they are not able to see the parents, they will be comforting. Okay, they will feel comfort with the voice of a parent. They find new solution to old problem. Imagine the child tried to climb on a furniture and the child was not able to do that. And presently the child is able to carry the small maybe a block or a small chair. Now the child will be able to bring this chair, keep it down so that through the chair the baby is able to climb over the furniture. So finding new solution for the old problem. Okay, so in the substage 5, child is using all the sensory cues for exploration. They can stay away from the parent for longer period and can find hidden objects, and they at only in one location, and they get comfort from the parents voice. Okay, need not see the parent. Okay, while seeing they are more comfortable, but with the voice itself they will be comfortable, and they find new solution to the old problems. The sixth substage. Okay, here invention of new me through mental combination. Okay, that is the sixth substage. Here object permanence, I told you, by 18 months it completes. So 18 to 24 months baby search in many or several places because they know it is there somewhere. Okay, object permanence is developed. Then follows directions and understand the request. Okay, you just go and do this. Okay, you take this book and keep it on the table. The baby will be able to follow the direction. Will you please give me a cup? They will be able to come and give the cup. So they will be able to follow the directions and understand request. Then refers to self by name. Every time they will be utilizing their own name. Instead of telling mine, me, they will be always using their name. Okay, if I am using senior, senior wants that, senior wants this. Okay, example, if it is my children, Jesse wants that. Okay, Joshua want that. Okay, so that is how it goes. Okay, next is concerns with the ritualistic and routinized schedule. Yes, this is the beginning of habit formation in children. So toddler period itself is a period where they have got innate stress within themselves. Okay, so that is the developmental stress. The children have mainly during baby period, during toddler, and then it is during the adolescent period. Okay, that is the stress for a sudden change. So here the baby is moving from a baby to a habitual child. Okay, so that is how whatever they are doing in the previous day, they wanted to do the same in the next day. Okay, I tell you, when the baby gets up, they may call Amma. Amma is coming and taking the baby. The next day, they want the same. Okay, so next, mother is taking the baby and maybe taking the baby to a bathroom. Okay, helping him to pass urine and do the brushing, and they will continue the same. If next day, if mother is not coming, somebody else is coming, that itself gives stress for the baby. That is a peculiarity of this year. So they wanted to do everything in the same manner. We can see this behavior even in the old age. Okay, they also will be having the similar behavior. So they don't want to do the things. So actually God has created in such a manner. This is the beginning of habit formation. So you can start habits clearly in the end of toddler age. So start morning routine. This period, they are able to think only about themselves. Okay, that is egocentrism. Thinking only about himself or herself. They cannot think from the point of a mother or from the point of a father. So egocentrism is found in every thought of baby and every action of the baby. So this is the behavior we can see during the sixth substage of sensory motor stage. Okay, what are they? Search for objects through several hidden places, follows direction and understand request, refers to self by name, concerned with the ritualistic and routine schedule, and egocentrism in thought and action. Second stage is the pre-operational stage. After sensory motor stage, the baby will move on to the pre-operational stage. Okay, that is from 2 to 7 years almost. Okay, in that we can divide into two. The first stage is pre-conceptual stage. Okay, the pre-operation stage we can further divide into pre-conceptual phase, that is from 2 to 4 years. Here we can see that the baby uses 2 to 3 word or phrases. 1 to, this is a period of from 2 to 3 years. So they will be able to use the language. So 2 to 3 word phrases they can utilize. Sentence formation may not be completing, but they will be able to convey the message. Okay, we will learn in detail regarding the language development. And here they will be using pronoun. Okay, so they reduce using their own name everywhere. Instead of that, mine, me. So they will be using the pronoun. Then uses future oriented words. Okay, they will be following the pattern. Okay, when we see that I will go, but they have a less concept regarding the passage of time. Okay, they cannot understand morning, evening. Those concepts are not there, but the wording may come because the frequently the adults are speaking, so they will utilize in their language, but the clear concept during this particular period their concept is not correct. Okay, that is why this is called as pre-conceptual phase. Whatever adults are telling, the same thing children will repeat without knowing the meaning or consequence of it. Okay, so we must be very careful during this particular period. So they should not be exposed to any bad habits or any unwanted words. Okay, next is they are very possessive with certain toys. Okay, their own toys they will not share with anybody, and they may show preference to one or two toys, and they will not be sharing the toys with others. And slowly the memory of the baby also started to increase during this particular period. So in the preconceptual phase, we can see that the baby uses the language, started to use the language well. Okay, they may be using the language, three words or phrases that may not be connected. So they will convey the message by using the core words. And okay, example, papa, papa went. That means papa went out through the vehicle. So that is mainly through the action and the words they are conveying it. Okay, next is refers to self by pronoun, and they will be using the future oriented words, but they have poor concept of passage of time. Next is the possessive of own toys. Okay, their own toys that they may not share it. Memory increases by this particular period. Okay, now I am going to complete this section.